Now this feels a little more familiar. It may be spring, but we have 3 high school football games on a Friday night with fans in attendance. Let's do this as Spring Football Saturday enters Week 5. We begin with Benet Academy finally back in action after being on COVID pause for 3 weeks. The good news is the Redwings are still undefeated. The 1-0 Wings host St. Rita for both the home opener and senior night. St. Rita running back Kaleb Brown is one of the top junior recruits in the country, and here you can see why. A burst through the hole, a cutback, and blazing speed leads to an 81-yard touchdown. The Mustangs roar to a 28-0 halftime lead. But the Red Wings knock the rust off in the second half. Quarterback Nick Bafia keeps it himself and rumbles 35 yards for a touchdown. Benet cuts into the St. Rita lead, down 28-13. But the Mustangs have a response. Tommy Ulatowski with a pass to a diving Isaiah Bragg to push the lead back to 34-13. Benet does not roll over, putting up 20 points in the second half. Bafia finds Augie Maza here in the fourth quarter, but it's not quite enough. St. Rita drops the Red Wings to 1-1 on the year by the score of 34-20. Our first DVC matchup of the evening is Naperville Central heading to Aurora to face Metea Valley. The 0-3 Mustangs have a tall task ahead of them if they want to pull off the upset over the 4-0 Redhawks. Opening quarter, and stop me if you've heard this one before, Owen Pruscia with a long touchdown pass to Reggie Flarima. The junior is putting up full season stats in just a 6-game slate this year, 7-0 Redhawks. Jaden McGill continues to see more time at running back, and you can see why. The OPRF transfer breaks several tackles on the way to a 20-yard touchdown for Naperville Central. Pruscia continues to impress later in the first half. He finds a wide-open Luke Roy off the play action from 38 yards out. Naperville Central rolling up 28-0. Metea Valley always good for some aerial highlights, especially with the arm talent like Logan Frederick. The junior hits Alex Cleveland for a 42-yard touchdown. Cleveland hangs on long enough before the ball pops loose. But Naperville Central remains unbeaten at 5-0 after a 35-point road win. Neuqua Valley hopes to keep pace with Naperville Central as the Wildcats travel north to DeKalb. The Barbs are eager to get back on the gridiron to erase the memory of last week's loss to the Redhawks. The winner of this one will have sole possession of second place in the DVC. Opening quarter, DeKalb facing 4th and 3 from the Neuqua 19. Quarterback Trenton Kyler and receiver Toriano Tate not on the same page as Nick Landino picks off the pass. Some helpful blocking as Landino goes 95 yards the other way to put Neuqua up 7-0.
And returned by number 28, Nicholas Landino.
Near the end of the first half, tied up at 7, Mark Meneke scrambles and hits Justin Noneman for the touchdown. However, the 14-7 lead is short-lived as Toriano Tate returns the ensuing kickoff for a touchdown.
Wildcat touchdown.
Third quarter now, and Meneke finds Carter Sessa for the TD. Wildcats back on top, 21-14.
Meneke's pass is complete to number 3, Sessa.
But DeKalb with an answer all game long, and it's usually in the form of Toriano Tate. Kyler with his second TD pass to his go-to receiver to tie the game at 21. Under 3 minutes to play, Neuqua up 28-21 after a Christian Allen pick 6. Barbs facing 4th down at the 28-yard line. Kyler heaves up a prayer that is intercepted in the end zone once again by the Wildcats. Peyton Matthews seals the deal as Neuqua Valley moves to 3-0 on the season. And that is it for our Week 5 spring football matchups. The Naperville North Waubonsie Valley game was canceled just a couple hours before kickoff due to a positive COVID test in the Waubonsie program. As of this recording, Naperville North is still in search of a Week 5 opponent for Sunday or Monday. Naperville Central is undefeated atop the standings at 5-0, while Neuqua is also unbeaten at 3-0. The Week 6 DVC schedule is up in the air at this point. The plan appears to be to have the 1st and 2nd place teams play each other, and then the 3rd and 4th place teams and the 5th and 6th place teams. But with Waubonsie Valley potentially missing next week due to COVID protocols, that could throw things off, so take what you see on your screen with a grain of salt. In the ESCC CCL Orange Division, Nazareth stays on top with Bennett's loss. Roadrunners faced Notre Dame on Saturday afternoon. De La Salle lost a 28-27 heartbreaker to Montini, while St. Lawrence fell to Providence Catholic. Next week, the Orange Division finally matches up to end the season as the Redwings travel to Nazareth to end the season. St. Lawrence hosts De La Salle. And just like that, there is only 1 week remaining in the high school football season. Hopefully we can finish things off healthy and with some great football on the field. We'll see you following Week 6 for Spring Football Saturday. I'm Justin Cornwell.